Hello, digital insurance brokers. Do you happen to have a website but no leads? Hit the like button if this is something that is happening to you, because it is extremely common. Every time that I chat with insurance brokers, that's a normal question that I get. It's either, is it worth to develop a website? Do I need a website? And if I have a website, how come it's not generating any leads? So I thought that it would be beneficial for you, for us to go over everything that there is about lead generation in the web ecosystem. And I think it's important for us to talk a little bit about the two different types of ecosystems that exists. You have the social network ecosystem and you have the web ecosystem. So inside the social media ecosystem, you have Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, newer platforms like TikTok. Anyway, so you could be providing information and doing campaigns in that ecosystem and generating leads in that ecosystem. So you could have a campaign going on, and then when someone clicks, that person could comment a post with an intention, or send you a direct message with a lead, or even generate a lead with a form inside the post. So everything is happening within the boundaries of the social network. That person is not leaving the social network and going to your website. You could do that. There's definitely that cross boundary possibility, but you essentially have two domains: the social media, social network ecosystem, and then the web. Within the web, you can do campaigns mostly on Google Ads, so paid search campaigns, or you can do YouTube campaigns. And what they both have in common is that they require a ad an ad to drive traffic to a page, and that is sometimes used. Sometimes insurance brokers, they use a website for the destination, and sometimes they use a landing page. Well, the correct form is to send traffic always from campaigns to landing pages. Okay, so but we're going to go into the details of each one now. Let me first define what a website is and what a landing page. So a website is a collection of pages, of web pages. So typically a website is something that is going to load when you type the company name or perhaps your name, and you're going to see a home page. And that home page is going to have a navigation menu. It could be horizontal, vertical, but then it's going to link for inside pages. You could have about us pages. You could have meet the team, products that we offer, the insurers that we work with, contact us. You could have a blog with content that you create. So that's a website. It is a more complex part of your digital strategy, or a digital strategy of any company, really. So that's where you host videos, you have your lead magnets, you have lots going. Now, another one, the other one is the landing page, and they're completely different beasts. A landing page is a single page. It has not a lot of scroll, so what you see in the first part of the page is what is important, and then technically it's called below the fold, so you have to scroll to see what's below the fold. You're going to have logos, you're going to have a little bit of images to add credibility to your landing page. But the landing page has one purpose, which is to receive traffic and convert that traffic, that click that you got, into a lead. That's it. Whereas the website has the goal to provide information, to educate, be it through a blog or be it through uh, pictures of your office, of the staff that you have. So it is always giving more and more information. So to going back to my question, if you have a website but you don't have leads, it is nowadays it's more or less like that. You do not expect a website to generate leads for you. It's simply not designed for that. You might get, but that's not what it was meant for, and that's not what the customer behavior is going to do anyway. A customer that visits a website is likely going to click, get the information that they were seeking and leave. Whereas with a landing page, it is a dead end. That person can only do two things: close the page or submit a form. That's it. Well, so which one do you need in 2020? Um, that depends on what you want. So if you want your digital marketing strategy to be more of a brand building, you want to build authority, you want to grow your brand, then a website is going to be the tool that you need. If we go back in time, a website is the equivalent of a brochure that people would go and request a printer to make and print out, and it would have a picture of the insurance broker, certifications and clients, and it's all about building authority, building that insurer broker brand. So if you're looking for that, then a website is going to be the one that you're going to need. Now, if you want leads, if you want to write policies every day, then what you need is a landing page, multiple landing pages, and all that in a bit. Now, so in 2020, I would recommend the following. First of all, you should have a website, but you could have a simplified website. If I was going to invest my time in developing a website, it would be a single page. So in the header, you would put your logo. If you don't have a logo, it could be just a picture of you with a circle, so it's your avatar. And then to the right, your contact information. Add your phone number, your ways for clients to reach you. Then below that, you have a banner, and it is important that you add a picture of you, of your office. If you have staff, all of that is going to add credibility. And then a headline. You have to write something that is your unique selling proposition. So perhaps you're specialized in doctors, you're specialized in lawyers. Make sure that you add that there. Then below that banner, add the logos for the insurers that you work, if you have authorization to do that. So again, it's all about building that authority. Below that section, add a quick about us. So when you started, how many clients you have, which insurance products you have. You can add all that in the section down below. And then make sure that you add somewhere a form. Then down below, you're going to have a footer with your privacy policy, terms of use, anything that is going to make you compliant with your local privacy legislation. So that varies from country to country. So make sure that you're compliant with that. You do that by adding those links in the footer, and that's it. So that's your site. I wouldn't recommend that you spend time doing a blog because it's going to require time to create the content, and all the blog, everything that the blog is going to be doing is eventually you're going to be ranking well organically. And in reality, if someone goes and do an ad for the term that you're ranking, it's going to show up before you do. And so anyway, it's going to be wasted effort. My recommendation is that, yeah, you do a website in 2020, do a website, but just a simple homepage, one page, that's it. But then put a lot of focus on your landing page. And I'm using the plural here, landing pages, because you're going to need many. You're going to need one per campaign that you're running. Now, when I'm talking about campaigns here, obviously I'm not talking about the social media campaigns that happens inside the social media ecosystem. What I'm talking here is about your YouTube and Google Ads campaigns that you need to have. It is part of your essential traffic generation strategy. Now, those campaigns are going to have ad sets based on the keywords that you want to target. So let's say that you want to target and you want to create an ad for insurance broker in location. That is a term that you definitely want to bid on. You need an ad set for that term. Well, if you have an ad set for insurance broker in wherever you are, then you need a landing page that is specific for that. If you take one thing and one thing only from this video, is you need a landing page that has the same scent that the campaign has. If you're talking about in the campaign about life insurance and you're bidding on life insurance terms, your landing page needs to be about life insurance. Don't mention anything else. That is going to make your conversion rates. And the conversion rate is something that I want to focus on, because that is the purpose. The sole purpose of a landing page is to convert clicks into leads. Clicks are meaningless. You cannot sell anything based on clicks. You cannot write policies based on clicks. You need something in between, and that something is the landing page. So the landing page is going to receive that traffic, so people that clicked in your ad, and then leave a form or request a quote or find a way to contact you. So that's the purpose. And once that click lands in your landing page, they will be offered conversion points. So the typical conversion points are a form, so name, email address, and phone number, and you would, well, your lead would fill that. You would get an email with that information. So a form is a conversion point. Point, I mean, it's a way of conversion. The other conversion point that you could add is a type of messenger. So depending on where you are, you could have a WhatsApp button that would open that leads WhatsApp. So and that your contact would come right into that. So that person became a lead through WhatsApp. If you're in a country where WhatsApp is not that popular, so you could add perhaps a text, a SMS, and again, that's a conversion point. Or a call me now, which is a call to action that initiates a phone call. That's another conversion point. So you see there are at least 3 types of conversions that you can expect from a landing page. And you have to track all of them, because what you're going to look for on a time frame basis, so every 7 days, every 2 weeks, every month, you're going to look at the conversion rate for your landing page. That's how you know if you build a landing page that is performing well. What can you expect in terms of conversion rates? Is something between 20 and 40%. The lower range is going to be a conversion rate that you could optimize and get at least closer to 40. Anything above 40 is possible, but it's going to require some time for you to optimize that page. So what What 20%, 40% means? It means that if you received 10 clicks in the landing page, you could expect 2 leads to come out. So it's a process where clicks come in and leads come out. And then if you know that every 2 leads that you get, you write 1 policy, and that's your sales conversion rate, then you can do the entire journey here and see how profitable that sales journey is. So that's the thing. When you're into the landing page game and you start to create campaigns and landing pages, you want to focus on conversion rate. And the way to improve your conversion rate is through 4 things. The first one is usability. Your landing page needs to work well regardless of the device. What I mean is, if someone is using a smartphone, your landing page needs to work. And if it is a Safari browser, it needs to work. If it is Chrome, it needs to work. If that person is using a Fire tablet, your landing page needs to work. If it is a desktop computer, it needs to work. So regardless of the browser or the interface, your landing page needs to operate well. Now, the other thing is speed. If the landing pages are slow to load, then that user is likely going to close that tab and go do something else. So make sure that you have a fast server, that your images are optimized and they're lower resolution, they load fast. The other one is trust. So if you have a poorly designed landing page, if the fonts are bad and it looks funny, it's going to have the same feeling as, imagine that you go to a store, the store is dirty and there's no one there and you see broken things. Chances are that you're going to bounce, you're going to leave. Same thing is going to happen with your landing page. If it looks funny, people are going to go out. Then the other one, the last one, is security. Nowadays, with phishing attempts and breaches, data breaches, people are putting more and more importance in having a secure website. So make sure that your website is secure, because you're going to ask for personal information like name, email, phone number, and people are going to look if you have the lock in your website, and if it is safe to pay attention to things, because they could hurt your conversion rate. Now, once you get that done, you're pretty much ready to roll now and do your first landing. So what you need is to set aside some time to, first of all, think about which landing pages you need. And the answer is, you need 1 landing page per product that you're going to have a campaign running for. So think about that, and then you need to pick a platform. So there are many ways to build a landing page, and you need tools for that. There are free options, but they have a learning curve. And there are paid options that are going to be point and click, very easy to install, and you have good educational material. So you have those options. Let's talk about all of them. The free option that I recommend is you get first of all, you have your domain and you have your hosting service, and then you install a WordPress CMS in your server. Once you do that, you log into your WordPress and you install a page builder, and the one I recommend is Elementor. That setup is going to be free. And other than buying the domain and the $4, $5 for your hosting server. Other than that, everything is going to. The downside is that installing a WordPress server and then installing the plugin, which is Elementor, and then learning how to use Elementor. Even though there are many tutorials that you can find on YouTube on how to do it, if you're, and I'm sure you are an expert in the insurance market, might not be an expert in installing content management systems and dealing with web servers. So there's going to be a learning curve. I have no question that you can do it, and just by watching YouTube videos and all that, you can do it. But you will have to put some effort and learn and some time to go. So that could be a medium-term solution for you. Just start now to get yourself acquainted with WordPress, Elementor, and perhaps you go to a paid platform, because with a paid platform you can literally get your landing pages up today, do your campaign tomorrow, and by the end of tomorrow you have leads. So that's how fast this is, and then it's going to generate revenue for you, and then this pays off. So perhaps you could use that solution. Now let's talk about the paid platforms. There are lots of paid landing page platforms out there. The most popular ones are Unbounce, Instapages, and ClickPages. And then you have a different, a higher tier, which is going to add not only the landing page builder, but also an email marketing platform. And that email marketing platform is going to allow you to, once you collected the lead, to communicate and send messages and track all that through the landing, to the email management. Now you might not need that. Now, if you're just starting now, you could stay with just a landing page. You're going to get the leads via email, and then you reply with your email. So let's talk about Unbounce. Unbounce is the platform that I use, so I can recommend. I will only recommend the ones that I use. You will have to go in one of their plans. The pricing strategy is posted on their website with all the tiers that they have. Instapages is another one I have never used, but I know it's widely used. And then ClickPages, out of the three, it is the simplest one, but I also know that they have the lowest price point. So it depends on your budget. You can go and check all of them. As a matter of fact, I'm going to show you, because I use both Unbounce and ClickPages. I use both, so I can show you how they work, how they operate. So in a little bit, you're going to see behind the scenes here, behind the platform, how they work. Before you drive traffic to your campaign, to your landing page, so you set up your campaign and you're now turning it on, and then it's going to start driving traffic to your landing page. Make sure that before you do that, you have the pixels installed in your landing page. Without pixels installed, you're missing out. You're leaving a lot of money on the table. And let's talk about what a pixel is. A pixel is a piece of code that either Facebook or Google is going to give you. And what that code does is identify the person visiting your landing page. And that allows the advertising platforms to identify that user so you can do remarketing. Remember that I said that you have a 20% conversion rate. That means that you got 10 clicks, 2 became leads, and then 8 left, where you don't want to leave them. if you have the pixel installed, you can do remarketing. You can go and find that person on social media and do posts for them. So make sure that you add that to your page. Now, this might seem obvious, but you definitely need to test your forms. I've seen many real case scenarios where companies and brokers would put a landing page on, drive traffic, and then not getting any leads. And when you go and troubleshoot what was going on, it was the form was broken. The email to receive the leads was never set. So make sure that you test. That yeah, I know it seems could be obvious, but it is important that you do this, right? All right, so I think we can go on now to the demonstration. Let's do a hands-on analysis on those two platforms. And the first one I'm going to show you is this here. So this is Unbounce. They have a free trial if you want to test it out before committing. You can do that. So this platform here, it's once you register, you're going to land in this area. So you want to go here, create new. And like I said, they have good educational material. So if you're new into landing pages, you're going to get good information out of here. Let's wait for this to load. Let's see. All right, so let's here. Let's create a new one. And then that's the nice thing about having a landing page builder. You have templates that you can pick and quickly start working on them. So you can look at the many different options that they have here. Let's see, I think that they even have one for insurance. I think it's this one here, insurer. So yeah, your insurance matters. So you add a name here. Let's say, oh, and remember, this is going to be like what you typically would do. Let's say that you're, let's pick a location here. So let's say you're in Kansas City and you're an insurance broker there. So a typical campaign that you definitely want to do is insurance broker in Kansas City. Right, so that's one page that you need to have in your arsenal. Let's start here. It's going to build the page for us. It has a easy to use builder. So what you're going to add is your logo here. You click, change image. If you don't have a logo, like I said, you can put your picture here, and then that's a stock image. You can change the hero shot here, and then this is extremely important. This is what it's called the headline. So the headline ideally needs to match your keyword term. So if you're doing the term insurance broker in Kansas City, if that's a search term that you think that people are going to search for when they're in Google or Bing, then that's what you need to add here. Then you add a supporting statement. And again, if you can use insurance broker specialized in life insurance for lawyers, and so if you can add something around that, if possible, then that's great. I would remove the call-us here because you see this is not even a hyperlink, so you're going to miss that conversion if someone calls you directly. You wouldn't know that it came through the landing page. And then here you have a button, and this is going to open a light box. So the light box here, this is where you design the form. Here it's asking for first name, last name, email, phone number, and zip code. To me, that's too much. I like to keep just first name, no need for last name, email, first number. I don't see a reason for the zip code. If you do, you keep, but three at most, 3 fields at most. If you want just two, first name, phone number, that'd be great as well. So the less, the fewer fields you have, the higher your conversion rate is going to be. You have the form confirmation dialog here, and then the page. So if we scroll down, like I said, this is your about us, add a little bit about your milestones, how many clients you have, then the products that you can offer, other services, and again a new call to action, and in the footer have your address, email, phone number, hours of operation. Now you see that you can test for mobile right here, and here's the mobile version, so you can test that. And then the last thing that I want to show you is where to install the pixels. So you want to go to JavaScript here, and then you add a script. And let's say you want to add your Facebook pixel. All you have to do is copy and paste the pixel that you got from your Facebook ad manager here. The 3 pixels that you want to add is Facebook, then the other one is going to be your Google Ads, and you get the Google Ads pixel from your Google Ads account. And then you want to add your Google Analytics. Google Ads and Facebook are going to be advertising platforms for you, so you can do remarketing. And Google Analytics is going to give you data. It's going to be your intelligence. And that's it. So what you're going to do now is save. And once it's saved, you can go back to overview, and you're going to see that this page, you can go and publish it. And this page is going to live in this URL, in this address, unbouncepages.com/insurance broker in Kansas City. So you see how good this is. You have the term right here in the URL. That's great. Now, this seems odd, and it would raise some eyebrows because that's not your domain. So once you buy your domain name, you can go here, add that. So your Unbounce page is going to be published to your domain. Right. So that's all we can really talk about Unbounce. It's that simple. So pretty much all it offers. And the other one I want to show you is Click Pages. So Click Pages is KLICK Pages. Like I said, it is a much less complex platform, fewer options, fewer templates, a little bit harder to use, but it is way more affordable. So depending on your budget, I wanted to give you a top tier, a low tier. So you like I said, you have templates here, and again, you can go and pick one template and start building your landing page some way that we did with Unbounce. They're going to be similar. I do think that they have a free option as well, so you can test them out. Of course, Insta Pages is another one that you can check. And then if you want to go to the platforms that comes with a email marketing platform as well, then your options are going to be you can go to HubSpot. I believe that they have a landing page builder. You can go to, let's see, what other options? The one that is widely used is get response. So this one is very, very popular. And then you have MailChimp. MailChimp is typically a email marketing platform, but they do have a landing page builder as well. Again, MailChimp is widely known for email marketing, so you might want to check the landing page builder capabilities. But if it has the essential, you're going to be good. So I hope that you're leaving now with a sense of exactly what you need to do. Getting your Google ads, your YouTube ads campaigns up is of extreme importance for you to generate leads. But in order to do that, you need a proper landing page. So I gave you a few examples. I would start with a paid landing page builder like Unbounce, but then learn about WordPress and Elementor. And the reason why is because with WordPress and Elementor, you're going to be able to do a lot more. There are going to be strategies that will require more from that you get from those applications. So make sure that you add that to your learned list. And finally, a good place to learn about digital marketing for insurance workers is here in this channel. So go ahead and subscribe to the channel. If you have questions, the best way to talk to us and ask for more content about something is in our Instagram channel. So make sure that you follow us there. And then join the Telegram channel. Telegram is a communication platform. So you can go there, join the channel. You're going to have daily insights about digital marketing strategies for insurance brokers. All right, so I'll see you in the next episode here. Bye.